Hello and welcome to the return of FM saves. So this first one is going to be a little bit different. So this save was started as a way for me to try and deal with some things that are happening in the world, specifically with Afghanistan. Not going to go too much into it, but I needed something, and for some reason, for me, that was making a save in FM that was centered around a character I created named Akram Samangani, sorry. That was a Afghan that was supposed to be a soccer star, but ended up getting injured. So very young, was made a head coach. So that was the team Nijat. As you can see, we actually did end up winning the championship that year. I don't know if this team's actually real or not. Afghanistan does have a Champions League now. They had a Premier League before. It has gone away. But the idea was just first and foremost to get out of Afghanistan, which I did. I went to New Trujuma and the D division of the Martyrs Memorial League in Nepal. Don't believe it actually goes down that far. I think it only goes to C division, is what it is. So the second year at Nijat, we ended up not finishing there. We ended up going to New Trujuma. Ended up eighth that year. I want to say they were pretty low in the division when we switched over. And then stayed with them for the next year. Ended up going up to fourth. Got a much better deal in the A division, which is the top flight in this save. There is the Super League in real life, I believe. They don't exist in this league or in this database. Sorry. They're a thing, but it's weird. I don't know. There's like some fictitious trophies and stuff in here, or trophies that aren't what they think they are anyway. So it is what it is. But I am now with Freestar. We're currently in first place, I believe, in the division, and I also just picked up the Philippines job. So it's kind of cool. I don't know how Philippines job's gonna work. It's the first time I've done anything international. But we'll go ahead and check out 3 stars. Yeah, as I said, first in the division, which right now looks about like that. Friends, these guys, sorry, I'm not going to try and say most of these names. We are 17 games in. I believe we play 25 a year. Let's see, 26. So pretty much through the season. We are at 36 points, so we're 2 ahead of friends. And top 2 actually advance into AFC. So that's kind of cool. Right now, we're looking at international play after this is done. Go ahead and take a look at starting guys, which I will just let you know there's going to be a lot of the same name. So, goalkeeper, Shrestha. And then we have Diop in defensive right, Karum, center, Bodell, center, Maharajan, Garung, Bista, both in the defensive mid, Lama attacking right, Limbu attacking left, Minjivar strikers, and Raya strikers. Pretty good team overall. It's actually one of the best in the league. And we are just using the general 4-2-4. It seems to work really well in some of these weirder leagues that don't get a lot of play and have a lot of good players, because like these are good players for Nepal. For everything else, yeah, maybe not so much. So real quick, look at finances. We have some money in the bank, so it's not looking too bad. We are under payroll, and this should tell you all you need to know about how good top flight is here. Not great, but we are making money, so that's good. Anything else? Shouldn't have any. It's a head coach position. So yeah, we don't have anyone coming, anyone to go down or anything like that. So right now, it's kind of where we're standing. Go ahead and show you the schedule. So like I said, we are pretty well through. The Newark Gold Cup was a thing twice, I believe. I've never seen Nepal football. It appears to me that they have a lot of regional cups, and that's what these Gold Cups are. So you have the Nuat here, And you have the AHA Gold Cup. That one is still active. It has the most ridiculous trophy. I love this trophy. Um, it's a fish. It's a freaking fish. It's amazing. Seriously, if you just go check it out. It looks so cool. Other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and pause and check back with you when something interesting happens. So yeah, just a few interesting things. My squad is basically going to make up the national teams. We have 4, right? And they're on quite a few dates, so pretty much have them out for the rest of the month. And then also come up here and no, there's 8 more. Yeah, my my squad's being decimated. Still first, barely, but yeah, next couple matches are gonna be interesting. So here's hoping. All right, I know it was just a friendly, but first match for the Philippines in the books is a win. And it was against Oman, but like I'm happy about it. It was cool, right? Anyway, that's all for this update. We'll see what happens next. All right, 3 stars youth intake. Um, it's fine. Nothing jumping out too much except for this guy. Kind of crazy. Chadari, D center, freaking coming straight in, 3.5 stars. Crazy. Yeah, the rest I not really anything to write home about, but like, oh boy, you're getting that contract immediately. Anyway, on to the next. All right, here we go. We got our first big match for this year. We made it to the Nuakot Gold Cup final, so we're gonna play this through, see how it goes. Should be a pretty easy one. We're gonna say, right, we're gonna say a low-level team. I'm gonna throw in you. That's annoying. All right, so here we go. I feel like no matter what I say, it's just not going to make a difference. So, all right, here we go. Yeah, we are in blue. Immediately into a highlight. Fidel de Vista back. Over to Garoon. Back to other Garoon. Sorry, it's going to be confusing. Like I said, is what it is. Up to Lama. Lama tries to get it through. Poorly played there by the other team, and it's in for Ninja Ball. So, good start. Hopefully, just keep going that way. No, pick up some silverware. Ooh, pick on nice, wouldn't it? Alright, here we go. We got a free kick, and nothing. Good try. All kinds of stuff going on the bottom, but overall, we are winning it. Yeah, so that was it. Literally nothing else happened for the rest of the half. I don't know. Just go there, I guess. Maybe do a little bit of a tactic change. There, have to work in discipline. You know, we're going to play for set pieces, see if maybe we can't get a little bit more in the back of the net. But right now, everybody's playing all right. Not going to switch anybody out yet. Maybe Maharjan. Yeah, I'm going to switch you out. You're not playing very well. Throw in Karki. And we'll start the second half. All right. Raya's throw in. Over to Garoon. Puts it back to his keeper. Trying to chase him down and get there. But finally get that header. Bassnet comes up with it. Over to Rye. Once again, you're going to see the same name a ton. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Rye through the middle to Manandhar. Beasta gets it. Over to Lama. Diop. pushes it back. And I think this might just be a random, one of those random clips that kind of happen sometimes. Karki has it, pushes up the side to right, up to Bista, and pushes it forward, and Minjavar just doesn't quite come up with it. Demo pushes it back to the keeper. Marjan clears it forward, and pushes it into the center. Oh, Right comes up with it. Bista pushes forward Minjavar, who I'm fairly certain was horribly offsides. Yep. Okay. But hey, we go directly into another one. And however, up to Shrestha. If I'm pronouncing his name wrong, I horribly apologize. I do not know how Nepalese works. I think that they have their own language. Oh, I don't even know. Nepali? I don't know what it is. I'm sorry. I seem like such an idiot right now. Anyway, Bista has it, puts it back to Gurung. And so we are closing in on our first set of hardware for 3 stars. Not in team history, they have a decent bit, but in my time here. And comes to nothing. We have the ball again. Karki over the Beast up to right. Gets intercepted by Gurung. Boss net. Still 1-0. Really nothing happening in this game. So, not the most exciting, but hey, it is what it is. So, our history up to this point, Samangani ended up getting out of Afghanistan at the first, ability. Went to Nepal. He was with a lower level team. Made it up to the top division. Got an international job. And we're going to try and get into like a top level team somewhere. Maybe stay in Asia, maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Alright. Third one coming from Shrestha. Shahi gets it. And they're on our side. I don't really like that. But it kind of is what it is. And the hole gets back to Shrestha. And off target. I guess it was. Nope, they'll get a point out of it. Yeah. Not sure where I want to end up. Just kind of no real goal outside of just making money and doing good. Maybe try and get into Japan or Korea and work our way up and go up in the top level Asian team. And maybe try for Europe or South America. See what happens. We are going to lift some silverware. In the pen. Yeah, there we go. Catch you next time. Alright, so here you go. This is actually our second time winning it. So as you can see, there are 2, 06, 07, 05, 06. Those were the 2 that actually happened. I don't think it's actually happened since then. But they're your other winners. And look at us, sitting on top, sitting pretty. I guess I can go ahead and show you our trophy cabinet overall. So that's our trophy cabinet so far. Couldn't find a way to switch this one out. It is what it is. So far, 3 stars, 4 A division, A division, not A. This isn't Spain. Yeah, 4 A division, 2 AHA Gold Cups, 3 Nuakat Gold Cups. I don't know, I'm not going to question it. Yeah, so that's where we're sitting right now. And we'll come back for the next match, and we'll kind of talk about what's going on with that second place. Okay, so here we are. As you can see, we're in second place now. 4 points back. We have friends today, and we've dropped some points that we needed to win. I know it happens. Doesn't mean I'm happy about it. It is what it is. So if we win, and then Friends drop some points in the last week, we can still win this. But a loss or a draw here essentially puts us... actually, a draw here makes it so we can't win. So we're looking anywhere from... what, third? Yeah, third, second, or first. Also, coefficient must change because we no longer have the qualification spot for international play. Don't love that, but it is what it is. So let's get into this this match. All right, so here we go. Here's our lineup. Still 4-2-4. And now we have Friends. It's a 4-4-2, which I kind of starting to think is the default that teams go with until things catch up. But this is a pretty big one, so hopefully we'll come out with the win. I believe we are going to be in blue today, and we are. So I'll come with you with the highlights. All right, so here we go. We have a corner kick. Rye takes it, puts it in. Trying to get the put it didn't go. Side clears it. Yeah, Maharajan gonna push it forward to Rye. Easta. But push it back. Garund. And Karki just kicks it, and Tamang's gonna take it on the counter. And missed the goal on that one. Here we go. Bandar with the free kick. Easta steps in front of it, but Garung ends up with it. And Friends pushing forward. Gets up the side. And goes to the middle, but Garung's going to clear it out. Side has it. Pushes back to Shrestha. Trying to get it, but not going to. And it's a little too much under that one. Garung's going to come down with it still. Over to Lama. And nothing to it. Lama across with Karki. And Shrestha with the save. So it's still going to be a corner. Friends. Lama. Lama? I don't know. Karki and Maharajan. It's going to bring her through. He's going to have to come off at the halftime because he's got a yellow card. You can't afford to lose somebody in a game like this. Right, the kick in. Oh, we got a penalty. We can play for set pieces. I'll see how I might do that. It's not screwing me this time for once, which is good. Ninja slots at home. So, you know what? If that's the only game, I'm happy with it. Alright, goal kick from the best net to Gade. Maharajan tried to get it, didn't quite get there. But comes up with it, gets to Podell. Up to the front. And Ninja tackle out from under him. But Lama with the goal! And we're looking like might be doing okay. Another highlight, Ninja Shrestha ends up with it. Gets over to C side. I really don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm so sorry. Come on! Might have been offsides, not sure. Yep, they called it back. Alright, this should take us to halftime. Hey. Going back to Podell. Podell off to the right to Diop. And just not get past there. Then it comes over to Karki. Garung. Bringing it around outside. Looking to set up a cross. Pushes into Lama. Lema. Don't know. Over to Garung. Into the middle. Karki. Doesn't take the shot, push back to Shrestha. And heads it over. So yeah, that's going to take us to halftime. And we'll see what happens in the next half. Last net with the goal kick. So as you can see, I brought in Karki. Take up the card. And Peace is going to come with that bad clearance there. There's Lama, and he's good. Slotting the other in. We go up 3-0. So I have a chance at winning this championship still. So we're with the free kick from Podell. Of course, we brought in Karki because he got a card, and now he gets a card. So, wonderful. Probably start switching some people out. I did switch out mid-left for Shrestha. Just trying to get some fresh legs, a little better play. Probably going to take off Green and center, and I don't know what else to take off, to be honest. But hey, Diop comes up with it. Karki got to push forward. Minjavar. Bandar gets away. And Tamon gets it. Trust the C. And gonna push it back. Bring it over. Trying to underlap. Underside. Trust the passes it in and over the top. Alright, we're gonna pull away with the win. 3-0, not bad. But we're gonna see what happens next week. And we'll probably go ahead and play that one out too. And see what happens. Okay, so we actually play tomorrow. Friends play today. Unfortunately, they're against the 12th team. If they drop points, we have a chance. So we're going to see what happens. Suspense is killing me. And they won. So we have no chance. Oh well. It is what it is. Oh my god, they won by penalty. It's infuriating. So yeah, I think no matter what, we're second place. So that's how this can end. So I'll come back with some final thoughts, I guess, when we get our season wrap up. All right, and here is our end of season review. So first off, we do have our lone trophy we won. New arrivals, tons of people. Minjavar, probably one of the best we picked up. Anyone else crazy? Goalkeeper was pretty good. That one also. Here are two goalkeepers. Yeah, pretty good. So the AHA Gold Cup made it into the quarterfinals. Lost is what it is. Won this one. Hell yeah. And I'm still disappointed that the qualification spot got dropped off. So maybe I'll see if I can figure out the hell happened there. Moments to remember. 2-6. Just absolutely dismantled them. Same thing here with Mahindra. And goal of the season. Can I see the goal of the season? No, guess not. Finances made a bunch of money. So can't really complain. Apparently we sold some jerseys. That's cool. Didn't even know there was a thing in this one. And yeah, nothing crazy. Surprised we don't have any sponsorships coming through, but it is what it is, I guess. Yep, best 11. Trust and goal. Diop, Kurung, Podell, Maharja, Karun, Pista, Crespi. We did end up placing him later on, but he did pretty good for the most part. Rai, Lama, and Benjivar. Accolades. Is what it is. I was kind of hoping to win the manager of the year. Didn't. Minjavar, player of the season for the fans. Young player, also Minjavar. Second of the season, also the goal. Also the top goals were. It was a really good addition. Most assists goes to Ishalana. Most played matches 6, Minaj Lama. Highest rating, Minjivar. And passes, no one really cares about that. Competition awards, none, is what it is. So, records broken. Most goals goes to Minjivar. Most league goals also. Most goals in a match. Yeah. Most assists, Vishal Lama. Most shutouts, it's pretty cool. And then, yeah, most league goals by a player. Oh, that's overall. Yeah. So, Noj Lama has that one. And there you go. Overall, where we were. Once 3 stars got rolling midway through the season, looked like they weren't going to be stopped, which unfortunately we did. And just go ahead and show you my timeline because, you guys haven't seen it yet. So started, did some youth stuff, got some squad goals, whatever. Won the championship that year. And nothing else really. Just kind of went through. Then, yeah, just kind of general stuff. Then I left to go to Neutrogena. Didn't do great that first year. Turned it around the second year. It's got nothing crazy here. Then I switched over to 3 stars. Did some things over here this season. Nothing crazy. And got the Philippines job. And yeah, won the Gold Cup. And that's it for the season. So I'm going to go ahead and see where some other people, won, lost. Man City won Premier League, followed by Arsenal, Newcastle, whatever. No surprise there. Serie A, there you go. League Un. No, League Good. Thank you. Champions PSG. And Bundesliga. Bayern. What was theirs? MLS, not done for the year. I guess we'll go ahead and check out last year's winner. MLS Cup, Atlanta United won last year. Supporters Shield, Inter Miami. I think that's all for this year. I did ask the board to go ahead and buy the pitch that we're in because why not? We have a ridiculous amount of money right now, especially for Nepali team. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I've been trying to bug them to go professional. They keep saying no. I'm probably going to look to move on. And yeah, that should be it for this season. So I will come back to you next season, see what happens. Have a good one. Okay, so coefficients came out. So we have 1 in Champions League playoff, 1 in Confederation preliminary, which puts us back and potentially going into international play. So hopefully that stays, and we'll see what happens next year. So should be the last update until next year starts. So thanks.